What's good, Chaotic Nation? It is your boy Chaos here, and we are back. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. We are back with some more Showdown Live, episode number 6. We don't know what we're doing yet, but we got some people in the chat. It is Alolan Ninetales. The first draft of the squad right now. Of course, we have to run Alolan Ninetales because that is what we're picking. I decided to run it like pseudo. It's more just here to set up an Aurora Veil, so it has Light Clay. I'm getting that to 8 turns. Blizzard for obvious Ice type moves. Moonblast for our Fairy type stab, and then Freeze Dry to help us deal with the Water types, which is really the best way to deal with this, especially a Water Poison type. So expect a Toxapex to come in on this thing. So that's what I'm really expecting to see, which looks good for us. Freeze Dry is going to do more than extra sensory would, so that's why I'm using that. That's just my thoughts on it. Or again, max special attack, max speed, max a little bit special defense. We got Voltage or Cure on Black. This thing is actually really powerful. Of course, it doesn't have Ice type stab, but it is still really strong with the Life Orb. We got Fusion Bolts, Iron Head, and Stone Edge for stab. So we got ways to deal with the Fairy type. We got ways to deal with Water types. We got ways to deal with Fire types. It's got a little bit of coverage everywhere. It does not really give me a Fighting type counter, so that's a little bit of a problem. But we do have ways to deal with that, like our next mon. But we have maxed out attack at 439. It really doesn't need it, so I'm probably actually. It would make more sense if I'm gonna make it 400 base attack. You guys know me, I like my little funky sets. So 400 base attack, and we're going to max out the HP at 430. So it's going to be very bulky, also very fast. So this thing can do a lot of damage here. We got V-Star, our Victini with Assault Vest this time. I thought about using a band or a spec set, but a band or a scarf set, but I decided that this would work better. So we got V-Create, U-Turn Bolt Strike in. It's an Headbutt just for coverage. Again, very defensive and offensive at the same time, so not really working the speed tier at all, but it should be okay. We got Lego, our Ferrothorn, give us a Fairy Dragon Steel Core with Alolan Ninetales, Kyurem, and our now Ferrothorn. Very bad speed stat, max HP, max defense, and a little bit of attack, so this thing's going to be putting in some work there. Good way to deal with our Steel type. A good way to deal with our Fighting types. Again, another way to deal with our Fighting types here is our Calrissian, our Landorus T, which has got really good defensive stats, and also an Assault Vest can U-turn out on the switch. So it's probably going to be my main way to get rid of those Fighting types, because they're going to primarily want to use offense, like physical offense, so I can intimidate them and then switch out right on the switch. So it's a good way to do that. And then we have Gertrude in the back just to set up in the back. So we got a lot of power. We got pretty much power squad. I think this is a really cool team. I'm going to try it out. We'll probably have some holes here. There's just some mons that I really like to use in OU, and I wanted to try out the Victini. I think it pairs really well with Alolan Ninetales and Kyurem. So the safe way to lead would be to lead with Lego. So I'm gonna lead with Lego. Try to get yeah, this is a good lead here. Pressuring you right now with the Fairy types. I could Gyro Ball you in the face, but I expect the switch, so I'm actually gonna get Stealth Rocks up. You actually stay in. We're just gonna trade rocks here. That's quite all right. Well, we're not really going to trade rocks because you're a pain in my butt. But I can Gyro Ball you in the face right now. I mean, as much as you want to try to set up on me, dude, you can't. So Diancie is a little bit of a check here to our Ferrothorn. Really just trying to make me use my Gyro Balls. So that's kind of annoying. I mean, it's just, you're literally just clicking sub, dude. You have any other, like... Ooh, very, very cheeky play. Now you're dead. So he's trying to get rid of my Ferrothorn. He sees that it's kind of a threat here, so I might want to save it for some sacks later. We'll see. We'll see. He's got the Lucha Coco set, which is something we're going to see a lot. You're going to try to get that Beast Boost on me, which is why I wanted to have something to deal with you. And I think that thing is... I could say Kyurem, but I don't think that's right. I'm actually going to go into V-Star right now. I'll take the 25%. You're going to go Autotomize and try to boost your speed. But you know, the thing is, I have V-Create right now. I could click V-Create. Nothing really wants to switch into a V-Create right now, so I'm going to actually go V-Create. You have a Z move. You have Supersonic Sky Strike. We live it, though. So I'm going to get rid of that Celesteela, which was actually a big problem on the squad. You cannot switch back in, so it makes sense for you just to try to take on this Tapu Koko right now. Just V-Create again. It's got U-Turn. Alright. That means you have to pick first, so that's fine. So wait. Oh, he's setting in Hawlucha, trying to get that defense boost and the Unburden. So that's a thing. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to bring in Calrissian. Do I want to bring in Calrissian for Intimidate? I could bring in Calrissian, I could bring in Gertrude, one of the two. Yeah, this is really good. Calrissian is going to come in, though. I'm going to let Calrissian do it. Get that boost here. We'll see what you want to do. I'm a Stone Edge just for the safe play. Alright, you're going to see what I'm doing. You have a lot of subs. That's not good for me. Why'd you have to miss that, dude? Seriously? Because now he's just Swords Dance? Yeah. And I can't keep switching in and out because it's not doing much for me. So, you got to hit Stone Edges. Acrobatics is not going to do enough. Wow. He's tanky. He is tanky. Alright, Gertrude comes in. Kind of want to just Waterfall. I'm afraid you're going to have a fighting type move in the back, probably Drain Punch, so I'm not going to Mega Ball, I'm just going to Waterfall. In your face. Wow. I think that... Did I crit that? Yes, I did crit. So crit does matter there a bit. I am going to Mega Evolve this time. I probably expect to see a... you have U-Turn. Ooh. I kind of want to... I'm going to play a little bit risky here. I'm going to just Dragonades. He does the Volt Switch. So he... Alright. Was not expecting Volt Switch U-Turn. So that is a thing. So we have now a Psychic Surge on the field, which is going to be interesting for us to deal with. We got Lego. I'm going to bring Lego back in. I'm going to just try to set up a... I don't remember what Psychic Surge does. I don't remember what it does. Yeah. I have to go all the way down to the bottom. Because apparently... This is stupid. Let me know what it does. So alright, I think we're still fine to do what I was gonna do. So many Google things. I'm gonna Leech Seed. He's gonna Moonblast to finish me off, that's fine. Alright, so Ninetales is my friend right now. I'm just gonna set up in a Veil. That still does a lot of damage to us. We are faster. I'm going to go Blizzard. Because it's going to It's gonna put some dent into something right now. It's really not, actually. I think I just go Blizzard again. Try for the freeze hacks. You're trying to set up in me, that's fine. That was a crit. And the freeze. So you're getting haxed right now. Well, you deserve to be haxed. Shadow Walker, thank you for the follow, my friend. Honestly, you deserve to be haxed right now. What you're doing to me. I'm gonna Moonblast to finish off. Because I'm out of hail turns. Alright, so Kyurem has to win this, which is a little bit scary. I'm gonna actually Blizzard and hope to hit. I do hit. So Kyurem has to win this. That's the thing. I do have a little bit of shield behind this the screen for a turn. So that's what we're dealing with. But I can lock into Iron Head and just try to take these out. Alright, what do you do to me? What do you do to me? Wow, you actually carried Dazzle Gleam. Dang. Alright, good match. Good match. I'll give you that one. I will give you that one. For you, because I'm using a Ninetales team, and Ninetales is borderline, so I have to use it. Alright guys, changes for the squad. I got rid of our Landorus T, and I got rid of Victini. I decided that a better ground type was necessary, and I also think a double steel is going to be really good. It does give us a big fighting weakness, so I chose to use a ghost type. So I chose Mimikyu to throw onto the squad in the back. That's what we're going to be running with. It is validated, and we're going to keep going with this. See what. Alright. Nice. Smart lead. You have a mute. Does Mew get levitate? No, that's synchronize. Charizard you're switching? Is my question. I'm just gonna safe play this Iron Head. Are you dumb? You were dumb. It is guaranteed that you were dumb. And I regret clicking Iron Head the first turn. What? Min-max roll, dude. Min-max roll. That's a bad Tapu Koko set. That's a horrible Tapu Koko set. Discharge, Dazzle Gleam, Iron Head. You can't make it mixed. Tapu Koko does not work mixed. Alright. There's the Mew. I do want to switch, but I don't know what to switch into. I think we switch into Lego. Today's Variety Day. That's why we're not shiny hunting. Actually, we're 2 because the thing is off by 1. I'm going to Stealth Rock. There's the Charizard. Good switch. And I'm going to tank you with Washer. So I got the rocks up. Charizard's going to stay in now. It's a Mega Charizard. Ooh. Crit. Really? Crit burn, dude. Crit burn. Crit burn, dude. I'm going to Toxic on the offshoot. But he switches. Switching the Mew. Please switch in. Oh. What a play. It can't work because I am burned. You just gave me a win, dude. Alright. And I just can Hydro Pump you in the face right now. I don't have to worry about anything. Just Hydro Pumps in the face. Aura Sphere? Really? I kind of want to keep you around to deal with Charizard. So I'm going to actually Volt Switch this turn. You're faster than me. How much did Aura Sphere do? 29? Yeah, we're fine. We can Volt Switch. Dragon Pulse. Interesting. And I just get to come in here. And the thing is, Pikachu still exists. That's the issue. And I have. And I'm a Dragon Dance. See what you have. D-Gleam. Alright, you thought I was Mega. Which I was smart to not do that. But we one-shot the Pikachu, we one-shot Charizard, we one-shot Alakazam. Wishy-washy would be what I expect to see here. And we honestly probably one-shot it too. Alright, there's a chance you're Mega. I think my Mega beats your Mega, so I think I outspeed. So you're 400 something. If you are... Oh no, you're not. You have a Mega Charizard. Right. So I had to do that one there. It shuts down the Pikachu now. I think Gyarados just wins the rest of this battle. Do you expect me to have Earthquake? That's my question. And even if you do, you can switch out into nothing. No, you don't. You have a Light Ball Pikachu. Wow. That's a GG's. Full HP Charizard X. Very interesting. I can just Earthquake it. Also just Waterfall Flinch. It's a Oh! Are you really trying to Focus Punch me? What are you doing? We're 2 behind. It's off. Alright, this is a clean 6-0 right now. This is just a clean cleaver right through your team. Alright. I crunch and you're dead. I use the crunch. Oh, you live. Wow. You're ice beaming me? Are you trying to... He was trying for the freeze, man. He was trying the freeze hacks, dude. 6-0, dude. Let's get some hype in the chat. 6-0, man. Guy does not know how to battle. Also, he's running a Mimi squad. Look who brings a Light Ball Pikachu. Alright, Booloo. We have to deal with opponent's Ninetales. You can see a Lopunny leading. I think I'm gonna lead Peekaboo. That Pika dead. Toxapex, okay. And the way to deal with this is water, actually. No, it's not. Lego's the way to deal with this. I expect the Toxic. We bring in Lego, it takes the Toxic, no problem. Scald, interesting. Good play. I'm a Stealth Rock. Not what I expect you to bring in. 100% not what I expect you to bring in. But hey, I'll take it. Now it's in the washer. And we are free to Volt Switch because you don't have a ground type to tank it. I'm bringing a washer. You probably, I would say Z Darkest Lariat if you have it. You're gonna Flare Blitz me. Interesting. What comes in and damages you? The Ninetales could be away if he has Freeze Dry. We could see the Tapu right here. I think we see the Tapu, and I'm gonna Toxic. Okay, he stays in. He's got Leech Life. Leech Life Incineroar set. I'm very intrigued. He's staying in Leech Lifing. I don't know what you're expecting out of this. Still stays in. There's the Darkest Lariat. We're on 2. I'm gonna Hydro. So we know you're pretty much. I know pretty much what you got. You're very defensive. Okay. So Leech Life, Flare Blitz, Darkest Lariat. Wow, it covers most of my team. I'm gonna Gyarados Intimidate, dude. We're gonna Dragon Dance on your face, because you're probably Leech Life me. Thinking I'm gonna Mega, and I'm not. There's Ninetales. Okay. That's fine. So he does have Freeze Dry, I would bet. Freeze Dry would be my bet. I'm gonna Waterfall in your face. Because I know how frail Alolan Ninetales is, and that makes the most sense. So instead of giving you a chance, that's a Lopunny. I kind of want to stay in this form, because I know that's a Mega. It's 100% a Mega Lopunny. I think we have a shot to live a high jump kick if we stay non-Mega. So I think we have a shot. Like, this is the tricky part about playing a Mega Gyarados, as I will say. Like, you have to know how to play it. It's a real, like, it looks like a really solid. Thunder Punch. Okay, we were right about the Mega Lopunny. So, I can't hit you with Shadow Sneak. Yeah, we just lose to Mega Lopunny right now. So yeah, the one way we don't. One way we don't. We gotta put enough damage in here right now. Yeah, we live. Alright. We can actually win this. Yeah. We have to sack Lego, though. That's the thing. I gotta bring Alolan Ninetales back in. Now, I don't really want to lose Alolan Ninetales, but I also don't think it's worthwhile to keep. Although, what's the use of... Yeah, you're not really useful. If I can get Veil, I can get Veil up. Nice. Actually, no, we should have just Blizzard, because now we lose. Yeah, we 100% lose. Dude, how can you keep hitting on jump kicks? We gotta play rough into you. Alright, we switch out the Toxapex. I switch in. You're gonna try to Toxic me? Yeah. You're gonna scold me instead. You don't have a Levitate Mon, so Earthquake is a play. 100%. There's Banful Bunker. I have Veil up, so I'm gonna tank some shots here. There's Bulu. There's a Grassy Surge. And I need you to live a Horn Leech. Can you do that for me? Can you do that for me, Drill? Flinch. Big plays right now. Big plays. You tried to Leech Seed me. Wow. You played that bad. You played that really bad. Because one, you gave me Veil. One, you're giving me HP back. And two, you just let me take out your Bulu for nothing. And gave me HP back. Although you did take away my Veil, which might have been your strategy. So the big thing, the big issue on the squad right now is the Toxapex. Hello, friend. Toxapex is the issue. If Drill can put enough damage into Toxapex, then Mimikyu can set up. Because my only thing is I have to... Okay. That's a Lycanroc. I don't know what it's going to do to me. Probably Earthquake. I think we tank it. You Sucker Punch me. I'm having a hard time figuring out what you're trying to do with your team right now. I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling to figure out what your plan is. You're just letting my Excadrill to go ham right now, dude. You are not killing me. Like, that was a fighting type move 110% of the time. Now you're just letting my Excadrill sit here, Earthquake your Toxapex in the face. Twice. Like, your Incineroar is going to come in and have to take an Earthquake. And he can't. Like, your Incineroar cannot take an Earthquake. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Excadrill took on... Literally just did a 5. Alright. Let's do another one. I'm fairly set on the team, but I'm also wanting to try something different. This just looks like a Dragon Squad. I'm having a hard time. The powerhouse of yes. I'm having a hard time seeing what I need to bring in. Rocks is very useful. I need to get those up because it damages literally half the team super for at least 25%. One for 50. I would see the T-Tar lead. I could see T-Tar as a lead. I think my safest lead is Lego. Although Volcarona could be the lead too. So I want to lead Drill. I'm going to lead Drill. What do we got? Volcarona. Alright, that's what I expected. Now my thing is are you just going to plow through me with a fire type move? Or are you going to set up? I think you set up with Quiver Dance, so I'm going to actually Rock Slide you. You do set up Quiver Dance. And I'm just going to KO you with Rock Slide. Get predicted, my guy. Get predicted. Chaos knows how to play this game. If anybody in the world knows how to play this game, it is Chaos. Alright, what are you going to do? Set up. You're going to set up hazards. I bet. I would put money on you're going to set up hazards right now. You either set up hazards or you EQ. You know what? I'm not even going to try it. Set up hazards, put up EQ, whatever you want to do. That's a Fire Fang. It's actually really smart. Life Orbed, Garchomp. Rock Slide. Interesting. Interesting tech. Interesting tech. Really interesting. I'm kind of quite curious as to why. So what we have here is, yeah, there's some Ninetales. That's what I expected to see. Which means we two-shot you, no problem. Well, we one-shot you, no problem, actually. So, it's actually really good. You forfeit. Dude, I mean, we did have the potential just to go through your team right there. I mean, you could do some funky stuff with that Tornadus and Toxapex, but we just had the potential to sweep. All right, next one. What do we got? I think we've got the squad, guys. I really do. All right, we got a Beedrill, Mega Beedrill that I want to deal with really fast. I see no point not leading with Lego. That's what I'm going to do. You don't know anything about competitive battle scenes, so you don't have much to say, but it's rooting for me every battle. Very good. I want to get Stealth Rocks up. That's my play. We're going to trade rocks. And I'm going to Leech Seed. Something's taking a Leech Seed right now. It's going to be the goal. So what's your play? Oh, I'm trapped. He's got Magnet Pull. I think I'm just going to go Gyro Ball. Fire Punch. Alright, one shots. Nice. Very smart. Very tricky too. We're going to see what kind of golem you are. What's your flying? You don't have. You have a. Yeah, that's about all you got. I can Iron Head kills, so I'm Iron Head. No, it doesn't. Wow. I am surprised. I am really shocked. I'm really shocked that that does not kill. Wow. I'm disappointed. I'm gonna set up. Beedrill would be fun. There's the Beedrill. We do not outspeed, but we can Shadow Sneak and try to take you out. What should we do? There we go. That was the play. Rocks Beedrill. Takes it out every time. Porygon. Okay. Now I'm tempted to see what you actually have. You probably have Shadow Ball. And you probably are just about the same. I kind of don't want to risk it, so I'm gonna Z. Wow, you're faster than me. That's sad. You have to be scarfed in the Shadow Ball right now, though. But you're dead. Alright, what's the Jirachi set? That's my big question right now. If Jirachi's gonna be good, he's gonna bring it out. Okay. What sucker? He's gotta be a Choice Scarf, I would say. 100% Choice Scarf. Yeah, that's a Choice Scarf Jirachi. But he's scarfed into that. So which means I can bring in my Gertrude. I can. By the power invested in me with my Mega Evolution. With my Mega Evolution and my power-up moves, I can do my fun stuff like this. What do you got for me? Maybe Baneful Bunker. Maybe something else. But I'm gonna Mega Earthquake. Nice. Alright, so we win. We 100% win right now. Gliscor's your way to deal with me. I literally just Waterfall you in the face. You go down. You're bringing your Jirachi that dies to an Earthquake. Yep. Doesn't know the sets. Alright, I think that's the team, guys. I can't think of a better way to make the team. That's going to be my week 16. So, let's take a look at it one more time. It's been going well. We just about to wrap up with this team breakdown for the final time. Of course, we got our Alolan Ninetales. Now, there is many ways to run an Alolan Ninetales. I chose to run more of a support offensive style. Some sets will run Nasty Plot, some sets will run Sub, some sets will run, instead of Freeze Dry, maybe Extra Sensory. But I feel like this made a lot of sense for the team. Light Clay to get the Aurora Veil up, that's really what it's for. My team is pretty offensive, including very offensive mons like Gertrude, like Gyarados, Excadrill, and Mimikyu, so it does benefit from having the Aurora Veil up, so that's what I really focused on here, was using that Aurora Veil to do some damage. So Aurora Veil is going to be up to set up for us. Blizzard for some nice stab moves, because it makes sense in the hail. Moonblast for Fairy Stab and Freeze Dry to deal with water types, which is a big way to deal with Ninetales, especially water poison types. Toxapex is its #1 opponent, so I think Freeze Dry would work better than anything else. We got Lego, our Ferrothorn, more of our defensive. This is one of our defensive mons in the squad. We got Leech Seed, Gyro Ball, Power Whip, and Stealth Rocks. Of course, Stealth Rocks is very useful to just chip things. You're going to see it really is good for a Volcarona. You have to deal with that. A way to deal with Mega Beedrill, and just to set up there. Leech Seed, just some cheeky HP back if they decide, hey, you know, I'm going to send in my Fire type, throw up a Leech Seed, they're going to take some damage. And then Gyro Ball and Power Whip for some stab. Really, you don't need both of them, but I would recommend running both, just so you have a little bit of coverage in case you can't hit something with super effectively with either. I would recommend having the coverage. We got Gyarados, our Mega Gyarados here. I'm actually really happy that I can use Mega Gyarados again. I love Mega Gyarados. It's one of my favorite Mega evolutions. But the thing about running Mega Gyarados is you have to know how to run it, and that's the big issue with this. Another thing is you need to check out your abilities. Do you want Intimidate? Do you want Moxie? How you want to set up? I tend to run Intimidate because it is my only Intimidate user on the squad, so I'm running Intimidate. We have Max Attack, Max Speed, and Max Special Defense, a typical set here for a Mega Gyarados. Dragon Dance, Crunch, Waterfall, Earthquake, standard Mega Gyarados set. Puts in a lot of work and is very useful. Earthquake is a very good move to have, especially with Mold Breaker. Just being able to bypass substitutes, because things are going to try to set that up. Crunch is really good. It's a great way to deal with Mimikyu. You just crunch through it. It dies 100% of the time. It's a very good mon there. And then Waterfall is obviously stab, so is Crunch, but you gotta really play with the typing. It switches from Water Flying to Water Dart, so if you are gonna have an Electric type move come into you, you probably want to Mega Evolve. If you think you're gonna have a Fighting type move or a Fairy type move, you might want to not Mega Evolve. It just depends on what you want to do. So you gotta really play the Gyarados really well. Next up is Drill, our Excadrill here, who it was actually Assault Vested. I wanted it to stay around just a bit, so I gave it a little bit of an Assault Vest here. Running Max Attack, Max Speed, Special Defense, typically what you see a Jolly Nature, putting it just over the 300 speed tier, which is really good. It's got full offense, Earthquake and Iron Head for stab, Rapid Spin to get rid of hazards, and Rock Slide for coverage on flying types. Next up is Pika Dead, our Mimikyu. We got Mimikyu Z on it. I feel like that's a really nice thing to do. Of course, a Focus Sash would be really cool too, but you got to remember that you're probably going to take Stealth Rocks damage coming in, so it might not work the best. But Mimikyu Z is always something that you can just use to nuke something. It's very useful for in case you get into a battle with Toxapex and you need something to deal with. So it's there. We got Disguise obviously as the ability, so we get to set up +1 with Swords Dance. Be careful of Mold Breaker. There's a bunch of Mold Breaker mons in this tier, including 2 on my team, which is Excadrill and Gyarados. You'll see both of those coming to take on Mimikyu, so you got to watch out for that. But we're running Max Speed, 320, and we're running Max Attack, put some damage into it, and then just a little bit special defense. So that's what it is. And typical set: Swords Dance, Shadow Sneak, Play Rough, Shadow Claw. You can switch out Shadow Claw for something else, but I would recommend running Dual Stab, as you probably will outspeed the things that are going to be weak to your Ghost type moves. So you probably want that. But Shadow Sneak does give you a priority move unless you're fighting a Mega Lopunny and then you have problem. But so you might want to run priority on something else, but it's not really too big of a deal. I mean, you are pretty weak to literally everything except for Washer, and Rotom Wash does really well on this team, picking up that final spot. I am running Defog and Toxic. I think Defog is really good for this Pokemon in this set, just getting rid of the hazards. As you can see, we're pretty weak to Stealth Rocks. We're weak enough to Stealth Rocks to make a difference on the team. If Gyarados isn't Mega, if it takes 25, if Ninetales comes in, it takes 25. Mimikyu takes 12, but it also gets rid of your Focus Sash. You want to run it that way, so I got rid of that. Toxic to deal with stall mons, especially things that are trying to set up in your face. And you have Volt Switch to switch in and out, Hydro Pump to do water type damage. It would be great if this thing, like, I would love to see this thing get Scald because it would be absolutely busted. But we're very defensive, running max defense, max special defense to take some shots, and also a little bit of speed just to get up the speed stat just a hair. Although I'd rather probably invest this into special attack and run a modest nature. So that's just me, but feel free to do whatever you want. But that is the squad, guys, for week number 6 of Showdown Live. I hope you guys did enjoy this Showdown Live. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on Invisible Corporations. Check them out. !IC if you're watching this on the live stream. And I'm going to wrap up this section of the stream and this part of Pokemon Showdown. So I will see you guys next time. Till then, my name is Chaos. I'm signing off. Stay safe and burn it up.